Hi, we've got too much in the show to even have a witty intro this week. We're diving straight in. Swansea. On the field, the most exciting and important thing was Rudiger's goal, Jason Cundy.
Yes, it was. I think we have to give Swansea a little bit of credit. They defended ever so well. The two centre-halves were excellent. We weren't at our shiniest, sparkliest best. Bless you, bless you. Weren't at our shiny, sparkliest best. But, you know, we got the main goal, and that was the most important thing, taking 3 points, and we move on to Newcastle.
Antonio sent off. The notes came out. This was all very, very cryptic. So here's Victor, Jason.
Yep.
Coming on. He's got notes. Some for him.
Yep.
One for Rudiger there. Rudiger has a little look.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Yeah, and then
throws it away. And
that goes on the floor.
If you think about it, it's very difficult to have a conversation with the players by the side of the pitch because you can't do it. You can't. You know, the referee will have a word with it. But it's a genius way. Christensen's reading that. There's another little look. I'd be fascinated to know what's on there, but like I said, it's a genius way of getting your message on.
What it actually said was, give the ball to Renato Sanchez because he will give it back. Yeah. He really had an absolute stinker. This was the best pass to the Carabao ball.
He found it though.
And look at Clem.
Oh, poor old Clem. Look,
and we can't show you the bit before that from Clem because it involves some.
Well, also as well, in his post-match, he just said that he had a dreadful first half, and he did. This is a very talented young boy, and he's lost his way a little bit, but thankfully for us, he gave the ball away.
Unbeknownst to you, you've led me very nicely into someone else who's lost their way. Wilfred Bonny here. No, you ain't that good. You're not going in that dressing room. Swansea's captain going for the wrong room.
Yeah, wrong way.
Which brings us to Willian. He put his cross the wrong way at Anfield. We've had 2 games since we last saw you, of course, but it went in. Did he mean it? Lee asked him afterwards.
For sure, it was a shot, no doubt.
Willian at Anfield. Who'd have thought it? He's had some fun there before, hasn't he?
Double egg, bacon, sausage, beans and chips.
Yeah. Social media. The best of it this week. And we'll start with a cracker. This is Kurt Zouma at home having a little sing-song.
Yeah, he's throwing some shapes. But obviously... Oh, that didn't go down too well.
Moving on to the team bus. Last week we showed you Morata nodding off and Zappacosta pinching his nose. Alvaro's had his comeback here.
It's nice to get a little bit of an inside knowledge of what goes on those coaches in the dressing rooms.
And indeed the aeroplanes, where Tony Rudiger's been doing his big Shaq impression. Have a look at this. Now we've got more live football than ever this season on Chelsea TV, and we've had plenty of it in the last few days. The youth team smashed West Ham 7-0, and I'm not joking, if you didn't see it, it was flattering to West Ham. The goal of the game was this from Clinton Mola. Have a look at this. Bath.
Nice.
His first youth team goal. In the game after it, in the PL2 against Liverpool on that very same pitch, Callum Hudson-Odoi here, Jason.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's not that many challenges, but the little feint at the end here.
Well, he puts the goalkeeper on his side, and then he does the same to the defender. And it's just that little shimmy which allows him then a bigger part of the goal in which to be. So it's a lovely thing. Yes, listen, the defender was poor, but once you travel from your own half and slot it away like that, you'll be delighted with that.
Now, from the good to the bad. Charlie Brown got a hat-trick against West Ham, but he did that before he got the hat-trick. That's an amazing miss, Jason.
Yeah, no, I was going to try and give him an excuse. I can't. I mean, that is... I don't know how he's missed that.
But if I tell you that, I think it's not the worst miss of the match, believe it or not, because Mark Gurhey, who did also score in that game, just before he scored, he missed this one.
Yeah.
He is a foot off the goal line.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, they are harder to miss there, aren't they? The goalkeeper cannot believe his luck. Now,
in midweek down at Exeter, the development squad got through to the knockouts in very dramatic fashion. They came from behind to beat Exeter. Reece James was a goal scorer on the night, but before he scored, he did this. Woo!
Wow.
Over the student flats behind the goal. But he did this to make it 2-1. It ended 3-1 actually, but that was a big goal. Reece James making it 2-1, and as a result, Chelsea coming second in the group and will play MK Dons next week. That brings us to
Game of No.
Nothing from Tammy because he wasn't allowed to play, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek scored for Palace against Stoke, well done him. Jeremie Boga scored for Birmingham against Jamal Blackman of Sheffield United.
Wow.
Matt Miazga scored for Vitesse against ADO Den Haag. Kenneth OMERUO scored against Konyaspor in Turkey, and Mario Pasalic for Spartak scored against Zenit. Well done there. Now, I'm sure you've seen the Premier League trophy has been on tour. The Champions Tour has taken in all sorts of sights, and we've brought you various bits from Asia. Now it's gone west in the company of Michael Essien and Ashley Cole. Let's go to the Big Apple.
I'm Ashley Cole.
Hi, I'm Michael Essien.
And this is the New York Skills Challenge. This is the free throw flick. Oh no. Unlucky. 1-0. This is a two-touch challenge. Let's just spice it up. Hey, you take the floor. 2-0. Look at the spin on that. You'll get that. Yeah!
Good to see Michael and Ashley back in the Chelsea kit, Jason. Let's have a look at this. Is this fair, Ashley, doing this? Look at that.
On
the youngster.
That's cruel.
It is cruel, isn't it?
Cruel.
Mocking people who aren't clearly as technically good as you are, which brings us to Ryan Giggs doing this.
Oh, you.
Oh, through Candy's legs.
How have you done that to me? How have you done that?
Young Giggs on a poor, unsuspecting Cundy. Right, that brings us to Newcastle. They were shocking the last time we saw them in their relegation year, 5-1. What do you reckon?
Listen, we should be beating Newcastle. This is a side that will be down the bottom end of the table come the end of the season. So if we can't pick up 3 points, after what happened against Swansea, it wasn't our best performance. I think we'll see a stronger team. I think that we will see the likes of Hazard playing. I think we'll see Dave will return at the back. And it's one of these games, Ben, that you don't want to take for granted, but we have to take 3 points, simple as that.
Which brings us on to trivia. Now, last week, in light of Cesc Fabregas having to retake his penalty against Karabag, we asked you how, where, when, why did Frank Lampard have to take one 3 times in a game? And the answer was Mike Dean was the fussy referee, West Ham away, and Frank scored them all 3 times. The correct answers, well done to Rodney, Dykal, hope I pronounced that right, and Jeff. You all win some little notes written by the Chelsea bench staff to pass around to your friends, and they can say anything you like.
Okay.
This week's question is what?
Now Rafa, of course, will be rocking up at Stamford Bridge. He has been here as the opposing manager 12 times. He's only won 1 game. Simple question is, what was the score and who scored the goal or goals? Let us know. We'll answer those below, and we'll give out the quickest answers next week.
So, one final thing for you. Our betting partner William Hill have given us enhanced odds on somebody who likes playing Newcastle getting on the score sheet. So have a look at this. Eden Hazard to score in a Chelsea win. It was 17-20. It's now 11-10. Might be worth a few shiny English pence on that. And on that very subject, we will leave you with him doing the business here against Newcastle, 3-0, February 2014, and he got all of them. See you soon.
Eden Hazard! You beauty! Oh my goodness me! Another sublime Eden Hazard goal! Eden Hazard has his first Chelsea hat-trick.